Hello everyone, this is Thief, your Dungeon Master and Chief Editor for Dices and Dexes. This week we don't have a regular episode for you. We have part 1 of another Mystery Dungeon interlude for you all instead. This was mainly so that I could take a much needed break to rest from editing, as being GM and editor can be a lot sometimes. Regular episodes will return in 2 weeks, so no worries there. But we'd love to hear from you about the Mystery Dungeon specials down below in the comments, or over on our socials in the meantime. Pix has been generous enough to edit this episode in my stead, so much love goes out to him, my brother, my beloved, for this. If you feel like supporting the podcast, please leave a review, share your thoughts in a comment, or more importantly, share the podcast with your friends and fellow Pokey Pals. Thanks again for listening, and I hope you enjoy this special. Ciao. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dices and Dexes. Apologies about not having an episode 2 weeks ago. I needed a mental health break from editing, and I still kind of need one, so Pix is going to be editing this Mystery Dungeon special together, and then after that, I promise, main episodes will be back on the way. But today we have a Mystery Dungeon special! Woo! The return of Team Dynamic Kettle! Whoop whoop! Yes. Last time, you all were officially inducted into the Silver Coast Expedition Club, and you took on a job to qualify as a rescue team. You saved a sea dot, specifically, from the dangerous Barrage Valley, received the recruit rank, and were given 1 day of downtime before you had to officially resume your duties. Let's just maybe very briefly, for the listeners, recap our characters and recap your recruit. So starting off with Fennekin.
What's poppin'? I'm Fennekin. I'm kind of like the face of this whole operation here. Not really, but I like to imagine I am. I am hyper, I'm eccentric, and I'm ready to delve back into some mystery dungeons.
I'm Basculin, Fennekin's best friend since we were very little. I'm kind of shy, but I get work done. And I'm very excited to get back into some mystery dungeons.
And there is your little friend, Cherubi, who you met in your very first mystery dungeon when you were getting your entrance exam done for the Silver Coast Expedition Club. You helped her out, and she's been tagging along with you ever since as your very first recruit. Unfortunately, you did not find any recruits in Barrage Valley. I think you had attempted to recruit a Makuhita, and then you promptly knocked him on his butt, and he fainted. So, a little too strong.
A tad.
Just a tad. Covering very briefly what you guys did over your downtime, Fennekin, you trained with Scout the Linoon at the obstacle course behind the Silver Coast Expedition Club's headquarters. Basculin, you sparred at the dojo under Mac and Oak, the two Machoke brothers, and you both had suggested that Cherubi learn some recipes in the kitchen from Sue the Alcremie. Since you are only recruits, only basic training was provided to you all during this downtime you chose to take. At the obstacle course, Fennekin, Scout the Linoon very quickly and rapidly barraged you with a question about, so, what do you want to train under? Do you want to train in lush environments or arid environments?
Lush.
Cool. And as soon as he says cool, an after image starts just appearing all across the obstacle course, reorganizing it to fit more of a foresty, foliage environment. And when that happens, you spend your next day running through this obstacle course with Scout giving you tips and tricks and pointers where you fail, whether it's tripping on vines or having to jump over traps, etc. And for that, since it's only basic training, you don't get any skill proficiencies, but you do get 1 point of inspiration that you can use specifically when exploring. It's a very broad term. Exploring lush environments. So keep that in mind. You've basically got exploration inspiration for lush environments. Just one. For the next time you want to cash it in.
Coolio.
Basculin, at the dojo, Mac and Oak were super jazzed to find you present, and they asked you, "All right, little fish guy, what are you hoping to train in? We can help you with one of your moves. Specifically, probably something you're already good at, something that's already in tune with who you are. So maybe a water type attack."
Yeah, I think my best move is Aqua Jet. It'd be cool to get that power up too.
All right. Well, here we go. And I think what's going to happen is I think Mac and Oak, since you're training Aquajet, they're going to test its speed, how quickly you can launch this as a quick, action. And by the end of your training, you will be very exhausted, but you'll be feeling a little more confident with Aquajet. You will get one move inspiration that you can use on Aquajet whenever you want on your next adventure. And again, this is only temporary stuff because it is basic training right now.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Lastly, in the kitchen, Cherubi can choose to learn one of a few beginner recipes. This is not a complete list, but some obvious ones would be a refreshing smoothie, an energy donut, or rancid goop. And since she is your recruit, I will let you two decide what recipe you want her to learn.
What was the first recipe again?
A refreshing smoothie, an energy donut, and rancid goop.
I'm thinking smoothie. What are you feeling?
That's what I was thinking, actually. The smoothie.
Yeah.
Kind of watery. I mean, that's probably what I would pick.
And if I ever need to, cool down.
I like the thinking. That's good. Cherubi will learn the refreshing smoothie. And so, when she is on an adventure, she can bring the ingredients to make a refreshing smoothie. And then, therefore, on the adventure, make the refreshing smoothie, and whoever eats it, drinks it, I should say, will get +1 wisdom inspiration to be used.
Ooh.
So I will leave that to you to keep track of, that Cherubi has ingredients for one refreshing smoothie. Does that all make sense?
Yes.
It is now the next morning after your downtime. Lieutenant Cramorant has shouted from atop the SCEC's building, and all the teams have been awoken. You all come together early in the morning to choose jobs from the job board. Before that, what are you all doing alongside Cherubi?
I'm chilling on the couch in our... What would it be, room, house?
Room. You've got a room here in the mansion.
Gotcha. Fennekin's chilling on the couch. Kind of digging around for his sticks. So he turns to Basculin. Basculin, have you seen my sticks anywhere? I can't find them.
What? Your sticks?
Yeah.
Oh, did you check under the cushion?
Oh, yeah, that's probably where it is as I lift up, the cushion.
They kind of fall between there a lot.
Yeah. You make a good point. Do I find fire sticks in between the cushions?
You find most of them.
All right.
Maybe a few fell along the way somewhere. Got incorporated into your guys' little nests accidentally.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 in my nest, I think. That's fine. Just means it's gonna be cozier for later.
Oh yeah.
Is Cherubi in the room with us?
I think the recruits aren't necessarily... If we're running off the Explorers of Sky kind of mindset on this, the recruits don't necessarily live at the headquarters. They just kind of live at their own lives, and then when they get summoned, in this case by Pedalil, they'll show up and meet you.
Gotcha.
Yep. So Cherubi doesn't necessarily live with you all, but you definitely certainly could arrange to, since she is your only recruit, you can arrange to meet with her very easily, especially since you just saw her yesterday. when you directed her to train with Sue.
Yeah. Basculin, I think we're gonna have some jobs that we can pick out today. Think we should get Cherubi from the town square?
Yeah, sounds fun.
All right.
Let's go.
Awesome. Anything you need to pack?
I probably should bring some stuff. Let me check my pouch.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
I can't talk with my inventory open because then I just add a bunch of V's.
That's fine. We've talked about this. The V's are fine.
Okay, I can bring 3 things with me, right? Because in my notes it says bag 3.
Yes. Your guys' inventory, your small little bags, tiny as they are, allow you to carry 3 items at a time. Who knows if there's a way to increase that?
Okay, just because they sound useful. I'm gonna pack 3 apples and a stun seed.
Do you guys have 3 apples and a stun seed? It's been so long.
2 apples. I mean, sorry, because I only
Sorry.
have 3 spots. 2 apples and a stun seed. Yes, I do. I have my inventory in my notes.
I marked.
Ah.
Yeah, I marked what I had in my notes. So that's what I
Cool.
sent in the chat.
Gotcha. I didn't know if that was a group inventory or not.
And does that also include like equipped items, like the guide?
Equipped items are something you're holding. I'm talking just bag inventory, just bag inventory, just storage inventory.
Okay.
Like the recruit badges don't count against either of those because those are things you're wearing, right?
Yeah. Then I will bring
Makes sense.
I will bring along a fire stick and an orange berry, and then I'll also be wearing the Star Fox guide.
Ooh, you guys have a blast seed. I forgot about that fun little guy.
Oh.
Yeah. I have literally no context for what that does. I've never played any Mystery Dungeon games.
Huh? Really?
I feel like we've talked about this before, and you're always super surprised.
I am always super surprised. All right. So, Basculin, you were taking 2 apples and 2 apples and what?
And the stun seed.
Okay. Putting that by you then. And Fennekin, you are currently wearing your Star Fox Guide visor thing.
And then I have
Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I have a fire stick and an orange berry.
Okay. Truby won't carry anything. She does not have her own little tiny bag. She's got basically 1 extra inventory slot that she can use for you guys. But usually it's for stuff that you pick up in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what she prefers. But you all gather your bags and head through the halls of the Silver Coast Expedition Club and arrive in the recreation room where there is a job posting. You see a couple other teams are running around. It's fairly common for the early morning for everybody to come together and choose their stuff. Notably, you will see on some of the benches, you will see a scyther and a shuppet kind of looming, kind of arms splayed back, just kind of watching and leering. And Secretary Petalil is at her desk, just taking down notes on what jobs people have taken, discussing with them, summoning their recruits, all that kind, good stuff.
Do I engage?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna go to Scyther.
He doesn't speak to you as you approach. He just kind of shoots his eyes down to the ground towards you because he's much taller than you.
What's poppin', Scyther? How's your first job?
First job went great. How about you?
Oh, it went fantastic. We took on the Flamigo flock.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. He's not lying.
Ain't no way a bunch of runts like you took on the Flamigo flock.
No, I get it.
Well, not like all at once.
Ah, there it is.
But we did take
Yeah,
on
that's
like
what I
6.
thought.
We did take on 6 at a time. You know.
Oh, really? All on your own, little fox?
I doubt you could have done it. Someone had to step up.
Make a deception check.
Gladly.
Because you're kind of playing up the bravado here.
That's a 17.
All right, I'll roll. Shuppet's like, shoot, really? He doesn't say that out loud, but he kind of looks impressed. And Scyther's like, no, you had help.
Doesn't matter. Took him on anyways. Took out 2 of them.
Oh, it absolutely matters. You
Ah.
don't get to hype yourself up and then leave out the other people.
Yeah, Basculin and Cherubi were there. Had some help from others.
So it
But no-
wasn't just you. You can brag about it when it is just you.
Just like you bragged
Until-
about those rock moss apples?
Yeah. It was just us who grabbed all those. In fact, if it wasn't for Shuppet and I, you wouldn't have gotten any.
Well, that seems a bit facetious to me.
Does Scyther know what that word means? He
That's
does.
a good question.
He does. He's kind of getting bored of this conversation. He's like, whatever.
Fair enough.
We don't have anything to prove to you. We know that we're stronger than you.
Likewise.
Then why are you coming here and you're bragging? Hmm? No.
Oh, I just wanted to see if you were still irritated by her presence or not.
Make an intimidation check, I guess.
Gladly. It's a 10. It's pretty average.
Look, Fennekin, I learned everything I needed to know about you when we fought down there. And I learned maybe a little more than I wanted to know when you came over here bragging. I don't think you want to know if we're irritated by you. I think you want to know if we're impressed by you. And we're not. Come on, Shuppet, let's go get a job. And you'll see there are only currently 3 jobs on the board, and he will pluck one right off.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Okay, yeah. What do we got
Ah.
here?
Yes, as you follow up after Team Infamy, there are only 2 jobs left. There is one that says, Eep! My friend Lechonk has been missing since yesterday afternoon. Someone, please find her and get her back safe. The client is Nimble. The objective is rescue Lechonk. The location is Woodgrown Cave. The second job says, Gee, our big bro is really proud. Mandibles challenged him to explore Hemlock Weald, but he's not come back, Jeep. We miss him very much. The client are the Rufflet siblings. The objective is rescue Big Bro Rufflet. The location is the Hemlock Weald. Wold. I don't know how to pronounce the word. It's a fancy word for forest.
There's one in Woodgrown Cave. Could be a good test of how far we've come.
It's true.
And also, we have experience there.
Yeah, we know what to expect. I mean, seems like a job for us. What do you say, Truby?
Truby's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going back there.
All right.
All right,
I'll go jump
I
up.
had settled.
I'll go jump up and nip the job off.
Yep, you nip it off, tear it off. Only one being left is the Rufflet Chomp. And what do you do with it?
Gonna go up to Petalil.
Yeah, you do have to wait after Team Infamy. They go ahead and make a perception check as you're listening in on how they're talking with Secretary Petalil.
Oh man, it's only a 3.
Okay. Basculin, you can make a check too if you would like.
That's
What'd
a
you-
7 from Basculin.
7. And Fennekin, what'd you get?
I got a 3.
Yikes. Neither of you really pick up a whole lot. There was no shouting or anything. And after a little bit, Team Infamy will scuttle off to a mystery dungeon somewhere, you don't know where. Secretary Petalil, soon after, will say, next, please.
Fennekin will walk up. Hello.
Oh, hello, Fennekin and Basculin and Cherubi.
Hi.
How are you all?
Doing pretty good.
Doing great.
That's very good. Have you come with a job?
I'll put up the
Yes.
job.
Ooh, the Woodgrown Cave.
Yeah.
Are you looking to revisit some old memories from your examination?
A tad.
Just be careful. Everybody knows how awful that cradle-y deep down in there is.
Yeah.
And she'll sign some paperwork, and
Basculin shudders a little bit.
as you shudder, she will sign some paperwork and then give you basically leave to go do what you need to do. A little bit of extra information. Nimble left a little note on the request to find him at Doliv's Salad Bar in town. So if you're looking for some more information, you could go to Nimble at Doliv's Salad Bar. Other than that, I think Katalil would simply wish you luck and ask that you be safe out there.
Will do.
We will, Miss Petalil. Thank you.
And I'm gonna make my way to Dolliff's Salad Bar.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. You guys go into town, leaving the SCEC's headquarters, and arrive very soon at a salad bar bordering kind of the beachy area of town. And a small little doll-like Pokemon with an olive head and a green, leafy dress will wait on the tables and provide people food. And jumping around frantically at one of the tables is a tiny, tiny, tiny little grasshopper Pokemon, just kind of jumping around, kind of muttering under his breath. Very tiny grasshopper.
We go over to him.
I will as well.
Hi, you're Nimble?
Yeah, I'm Nimble. Sorry, I don't have time for talking to strangers right now. I'm just so worried about my friend.
No, that's what we're here
Yeah,
for.
we're here to help. To help,
Really?
we're a rescue team.
A rescue team. Good, great, amazing. And he's like, now instead of jumping around on the table super anxiously, he's like jumping across both of you now, back and forth, back and forth.
I love this guy.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what happened. Lechonk was, I just saw her yesterday. She was, she stormed off from Dolliv Salad Bar here. She didn't like her order. She always gets particular about her food. She gets bored very easily, even though it's always perfectly fine. And anyways, she stormed off and she said she wanted only the best of herbs. I think she was going to Woodgrown Cave. I don't know what she thought she was doing, though. She's not a battler at all.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll try to help, though, as best we can. Do you have anything you can tell us that might help?
And he'll, very suddenly stop jumping. And he'll say, you have to promise Lechonk I never told you this, but she smells really
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
She stinks.
Fennekin's got a good nose. That's helpful to know. Thank you. We won't tell anyone.
Nimble will, lean down into your ear, Fennekin, and just say, you have my condolences.
Condolences for what? Fennekin will give a wink.
She smells terrible. I wouldn't be winking if I were you.
No, this is me saying I'm not going to tell a soul.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Fennekin will give the equivalent of a thumbs up for a Fennekin.
Yeah, absolutely. What is that?
Fennekin.
A tail swish?
Yeah, tail swish.
There we go.
But I got you.
Oh, yes, I appreciate it so much. I mean, she's so particular about her food, but she's like my best friend, and I want to make sure she's safe.
Yeah, we'll get her back.
Absolutely.
She'll be after particular herbs. Do you think she'll be after rock moss apples down there?
Are you asking Nimble?
Yes.
Nimble will shake his head. No. She doesn't like rock moss apples. She finds them disgusting. She wants herbs, like plants, not fruit. She doesn't like fruit. She sometimes likes mushrooms and truffles and things like that, but for the most part, she wants herbal plants.
Gotcha. That helps a lot. Thank you.
Yes, but not flowers. Never flowers and never fruit.
Gotcha.
So if we find ourselves in a flower patch or around fruit, go in the opposite direction.
Yes, yeah, you get it. Wow, you're smart. And he's jumping up and down on your brain.
I'll kind of look up. I try to be.
You look up as he does that, and he has to dodge hitting you in the eye. He starts jumping up and down on your nose. Make a con save to not sneeze.
Oh boy, gladly. With my +0 to
Not
con.
sneeze an ember.
7.
7. Make a con check for how badly you sneeze.
Oh no.
You're gonna ember this poor Nimble.
That's a 16. Is that good or bad?
I need to roll to see if Nimble gets launched away or not.
No! I love Nimble!
Nimble is jumping up and down on your nose, and it's kind of irritating your sinuses, and then all of a sudden, you sneeze.
Achoo!
Nimble goes flying. He just screamed, please find Lechonk!
We will! We'll bring her back here!
Very Team Rocket blasting off again. You lose sight of Nimble.
Was there a little twinkle in the sky?
There absolutely was a little twinkle in the sky.
Okay,
Well, hopefully he can make it back here by the time we're done.
hopefully. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's go to Woodgrown Cave. We know the way.
To Woodgrown Cave!
All right, you're going immediately to Woodgrown Cave?
Okay, are there any facilities we want to make use of before we go? Or anyone we want to ask things about?
I mean-
Ooh, I want to see if a lady is available in the ambassador office.
Go ahead and make a charisma check, as Lady is a very busy ambassador. Let's see if Lady is able to spare some time for you.
It's a 7.
7. I think Fennekin will get to the door of the ambassador's office and will realize Lady is scribbling and scratching a number of letters and is very busy with paperwork today and correspondence.
Last thing I'm gonna check on, I want to go to the library, because specifically what I'm trying to find out is if we have an encounter with Cradley, how can we potentially like talk with it, and like what does Cradley like, so that way if we fight it, we may not have to, like we can de-escalate the conflict.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. First things first, you enter into the library, and telepathically in your head, Fennekin, you will hear a weird series of noises that intuitively you will understand is Noelle greeting you, Noelle the librarian, in a K-shaped unknown. But it doesn't have any words to it. It's literally just weird psychic gibberish. But it comes with the intuitive understanding that Noelle has said, "Welcome to the library. How may I help?"
Do you have any books or anything on Cradley from Woodgrown Cave?
You seek knowledge of the apex predator in Woodgrown Cave? We do not have many accounts. Cradley is a very fierce and protective being. There is, however, this one page from a brave adventurer who entered into that dungeon many years ago. And what you will see is Noelle psychically will, from a distant shelf up in the library, way far away, will pull a single page from it, and then telepathically mosey that page all the way down in front of you. And Noelle, as the page is floating in front of you, Noelle will simply say, "Please be very careful. It is very old, and fire has a tendency to damage our documents."
I will make sure to stand back a little as to not burn it or like heat it up as I will begin to read it.
Make an investigation check. It's a very old and faded document, and it's only one page. Looks like it might have been a part of a journal.
Oh, that's big. That's a 20.
The account is from, I don't know, what would be somebody neat and fun? We'll say the account is from a very scholastic, exploratory, wanderlust-filled Dunsparce. And it talks about, "I met a very large Cradley in the deepest recesses of the Woodgrown Cave just east of the coastal town. It is a very massive creature and very territorial. Were it not for my wings, I would have been likely crushed under its large suction cup-like tendrils. What I can say is..." And you're getting this through like very faded text. "What I can say is it was protecting a large tree. It was not simply a rampant monster. More of a guardian of sorts, or perhaps a protector of treasure. Must delve in again to learn more." And as you get to that last bit, Noelle, once again through psychic warbling, will convey, "This particular Dunsparce never returned from its venture back into Woodgrown Cave. This is the last document it ever wrote and stored here in the library."
That's a little morbid, but I think I got what I have or need.
And with that kind of confirmation, Noelle will psychically remove the paper from your viewing and put it back where it belongs.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we'll return to Basculin and Cherubi.
While that was happening, Basculin realized he hadn't eaten breakfast, and he went and ate breakfast.
Nice. That's a tasty breakfast. What was your breakfast? Cereal? Yogurt? Smoothies? Fish?
What? Um,
A salad?
we'll go with a salad.
Vegetarian basculin, love it.
It was a good salad. Torchic salad.
Ah! Fennekin, you find basculin eating some salad.
Oh, that looks so good. Okay, so I found out that, since we're going into Woodgrown Cave, I thought do some research on Cradley.
What'd you find out?
Cradley is very dangerous.
Huh?
Very territorial, but more so in like a guardian / protector.
Okay.
So
don't mess with its stuff. Got it.
yeah, if we see a large tree, don't mess with it.
Okay.
My one worry, and I doubt this happened, I am slightly worried that with being gone for a whole day, that Lechonk made it to the bottom, but also it's a
That
massive...
would be concerning.
Yeah, we don't know if this tree has a lot of rock moss apples, so like that's... I don't know. We'll just have to find out when we get there.
Yeah, Nimble said that Lechonk wasn't much of a fighter, so hopefully she didn't make it that deep.
Hopefully not.
But better to be safe than sorry, and be prepared. So, good job.
Thank you. Any prep you need to still do?
Oh, I was just hungry.
Oh, okay. I'll have some food too, and then I'll be good to head out.
Oh, you guys eat your breakfast and then head out to Woodgrown Cave for buying any supplies on your way. You arrive a few hours later. Outside the entrance to Woodgrown Cave, I believe I described it as kind of a slightly larger tree than normal, with a cavernous entrance underneath its roots going downwards. And so you arrive at that entrance, and you delve in alongside Cherubi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very well. Then, delving into Woodgrown Cave, as a reminder to you and to the listeners, it is a cave system covered in the roots of the sprawling deep roots of this tree. Something about the mystery dungeon has caused this tree's roots to literally carve tunnels through, and it forms the walls and the ceilings. Sometimes the ceilings will have sunlight peeking through. Sometimes there will be patches of lush grass. Lots of life energy here. Lots of grass and rock type Pokemon call these caverns home. And as you delve in, you will... I'm realizing I don't have your tokens. Ha ha ha. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh no.
Who is leading the way?
I suppose I shall.
All right. Fennekin, you will enter into the first chamber, exiting the stairs. Go ahead and make an immediate perception check.
Gladly. And is this with tracker or no?
Not with tracker. This is just taking in the first chamber.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. That is a 16.
Fennekin, you've got this room before you. Small, kind of cavernous area. Some roots hanging from the ceiling. But a large rock moss tree, literally right across from you as you enter, with a few fallen rock moss apples on the ground, and a monkey scrounging between 2 rock moss apples in the branches. The rock moss apples on the ground seem to be already kind of eaten, already kind of like old, not quite healthy anymore. And to the left of that tree, you also see a staircase delving deeper downwards.
Oh, wow.
And to your right, 2 tunnels leading off towards your right. For the dear listeners, I randomly generate all of the mystery dungeon maps before every one-shot. If you want to see the maps, go check out the VOD over on the YouTube channel. YouTube/DFun100.
I was about to say, the stairs already, wow.
We better check the other rooms too, just to make sure Lechonk's not in one of them.
Yeah, as I'm gonna move down, kind of ignoring this Pansage, it's not bothering us, we're not gonna bother it.
Yeah.
Okay. As you begin heading down this tunnel towards your right, you see it goes onwards a little bit, Fennekin. Do you begin following it?
Yes.
Okay. Gonna try something a little different. Not gonna have you guys go one by one down the tunnels, because most of the time there isn't anything. After a certain point, Fennekin, it will branch off to... Remember, you're heading downwards on the map, but it'll branch off towards your left. Maybe after about a minute or 2 of walking.
Oh, wow.
I'm kind of playing around with the scales of the tunnels. I'm playing around with the idea that the scales aren't like the maps are representative. They're not actual 5 foot, you know
Yeah, I
what I
got you.
mean? And the tunnels aren't necessarily 5 foot either. They're longer. So after a minute, maybe you get to a point where it would break off to the left because these dungeons are big, you know?
Yeah. I want to try and, like, just give a sniff down the left tunnel to see if I smell, like, herbal scents coming from there.
Yeah, go ahead. I would treat this as a perception check.
All right.
And then, Basculin, are you after Fennekin or is Cherubi after Fennekin?
Basculin would be after Fennekin.
Cool.
I rolled an 8.
An 8. Okay. You're not able to make much of a difference. It's very musty air down here. Unless you're in a chamber where there's some sunlight coming through, usually there's not a lot of airflow. It's not quite the same as Barrage Valley, where there's constant move and wind.
Yeah. Let's go down this left path.
Okay, following the leader.
Fennekin, you take your group down this left tunnel instead of continuing straight, and after a little bit, you'll realize you've just made a U-turn as the tunnel leads you right back into the chamber where you entered. And this pansage will screech in surprise, like, "Hey, you're back! Why are you back?"
I didn't know that would be a U-turn.
He like kind of chuckles a little bit and he's like, "Meh! Well, I guess I can't judge you for being indecisive. I'm indecisive. I don't know which of these apples to eat."
The left one.
The left one? All right, here, take the right one. And he chucks it at you.
Okay, I'll try and catch it.
Make a dexterity check.
Okay, that's a 15.
He rolled a 13. You catch it.
So,
It's like in your mouth. It's really
Wow.
awkward.
So, what happens when we eat rock moss apples? Like, are they different from rock moss apples?
Huh? A rock moss apple is different from rock moss apples?
Oh, sorry, I meant regular apples.
They're crunchier and tastier.
I'll take a bite down on it.
Make a strength check.
Oh, gosh.
Like a coconut.
Oh, that's a 0.
It just gets further stuck in your mouth.
Masculine.
Oh gosh. And Basculin puts his mouth around it and like tries to help Fennekin get it out of his mouth.
Make a strength check with advantage, Basculin.
Sure.
I'm sure he's like, "Oh no, oh no, oh no! Fennekin's mouth is stuck."
Okay, that's a 12.
12. Your mouth doesn't get stuck to Basculin, but the rock moss apple is still stuck in Fennekin's mouth.
Oh gosh.
With a natural 1, you needed a 15. And I thought with advantage you'd get it.
Yeah, me too. I have a +3. We try again.
All right, go ahead. You don't get advantage on this one.
Oh, gosh.
I have bad news. I got an 8.
In A, Basculin, it actually gets more stuck in Fennekin.
No.
Oh, gosh.
Fennekin, you're like,
Hey.
saliva is like dripping out of your mouth because you can't close.
Hey.
And it's starting to like tense up. The pansage up in the tree is just kind of like chuckling.
Pansage, you want to share this rock moss apple?
I did share.
Yeah, like, do you want to share this rock moss apple?
I already gave you that rock moss apple. Right, it's got all your tongue all over it. Ew. And he takes a nice solid chunk out of his rock moss apple. Super easy for him.
Basculin is gonna try and use the move bite on the rock moss apple.
Okay, I was gonna give you disadvantage if you tried the same thing again, but you're using bite now.
Yes.
So I'll let you do this at advantage again.
Okay.
Since you're
Should I just
using
make-
some power points.
Should I just make like a bite attack check or just a strength check again?
We'll do just a strength check again at advantage. It's using bite that gives you the advantage.
Yes. Please. Please, goodness. Okay. 22.
22. You take a nice solid single bite, chomp into this rock moss apple, Basculin. Go ahead and make a Constitution check.
Okay.
No bad thing will happen if you roll low. This is just purely for a benefit.
That is a 10.
10. Your defense goes up by 1 stage for the next minute, aka you have +2 AC. Actually, we won't say for 1 minute since the tunnels are long. We'll say for the next encounter, you have +2 AC.
Oh.
Sounds good. That's awesome.
Very tasty,
Wow.
by the way.
That was good. Tough shell, but once you get inside, man,
Yeah, I wish I could.
I'd like to have the insides of that in my salad.
I wish I could have tasted some of it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Is your mouth okay?
Yeah, should be.
Okay. Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
It didn't look fun. Are you okay to move on?
Oh, yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
As they
Thanks,
say.
Pansage, for the apple. It was good.
I will say, since your mouth was stuck in there for so long, you're gonna take 3 just damage. Not any type, just damage, because that hurt.
Yeah.
3
But do you continue
strain
on?
damage.
Onwards!
We go!
Cherubi is happy to see that you are cheery again. Which tunnel are you going down?
We're gonna go down the
Okay.
leftmost tunnel that continues straight.
Cool. Continuing straight. Another few minutes go by, and eventually the tunnel will just turn to the left if you want to move your tokens down there. Do you continue on?
Yes.
The roots of the system continually stretch across. It's kind of like you're walking through a sci-fi like tunnel of tubes and wires, but in this case it's earthy roots, and occasionally some nice geodes will be sticking out from the walls. Eventually, after another few minutes, the tunnel will turn to the right.
Oh man. Hey, let's keep going. This is a long hallway.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing anything while you're walking down these long hallways?
Fennekin's taking a look at like footprints that may be here, see if he can align them with any Pokemon.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
That's a 9.
Just so you know, some of these checks are categorized as like exploration checks picks.
Yeah.
So you do have that exploration inspiration that you can use when you want. You don't have to use it now. I just want you to know that's an option.
Yeah, I'm saving it right now.
Okay, cool. Not finding anything in particular. Really, most of your light is just coming from brief bursts of flame that you provide, Fennekin. Occasionally, there's some like bioluminescent foliage, but not a lot. Tunnel will turn very quickly this time, and then eventually go straight into another chamber.
I will enter.
Go ahead and make a perception check as you approach Fennekin.
Gladly. That's a 17.
You hear a grunting of discomfort, and then some tiny little cacklings.
I think there are some Pokemon bothering another Pokemon. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, sounds like some bullying going on.
I will enter.
Yeah, you enter into the room to see, once again, a rock moss apple tree. That is what the green circle is. An item on the ground, another tiny little tree here in the corner, and then a large rocky rhinoceros sinking in quicksand. While 2 little blueberry plant-like Pokemon with leaves coming out of their head are popping him with seeds and just kind of cackling as he struggles to get out of the quicksand trap.
Hey, knock that off!
Ah! A fire type! No! Ah! Go ahead, roll initiative.
All right.
Okay.
Your boy, Fennekin, got to 13.
Oh.
Your boy Basculin got a 14.
Go ahead, add them to the counter, and somebody roll for Cherubi.
I got to Cherubi. Oh, Cherubi rolled a nat 20.
Baby girl, love you. That is in total a 20 for her. What did Rhyhorn get? Probably not something crazy. Oh my goodness, Rhyhorn got something crazy! Rhyhorn got a 19. Cherubi is stuck in the tunnel. Since we are in combat, we will treat this as like within 5 feet of the entrance and whatnot. It's really just when you're traveling between rooms that we extend things. But Cherubi can't do much, so instead she will helping hand Fennekin. She will do a little hop skip. Her main body and her tiny body on her stem will click together, and you will feel inspired, Fennekin. That is Cherubi's bonus action. She will hold an action to dash into the room when there is room. Rhyhorn is stuck in a giant sinking floor trap. He's like, what is going on? And he's gonna try to break out, but he gets a 2. He just ends up flipping stuff around more and sinking deeper. Like, that is Rhyhorn's turn. Oddish at the top. Oh, you do notice that at the end of Rhyhorn's turn, a couple seeds will like ingrain into him, and life energy will pull off of Rhyhorn into the 2 Oddish.
Oh no.
The Oddish are up, and I'm feeling like the top Oddish is gonna do a acid attack towards Fennekin. Fennekin, go ahead and make a dex save for me.
All right.
As it blasts a plume of acid at you.
Buddy, that's a nat 1.
Natural 1? No! We'll treat this as 2d4. Because I believe that is what I have your Ember and your Water Gun set to.
Yes, that's what you have my water gun set to. Or my Ember.
Your Water Gun.
My Ember, my bad.
That's going to be 5 poison type damage to you. And you got a natural 1. Oh, actually, that's going to be crit damage then. So,
yeah.
what did I say? I said 5. It's actually 11. And I'm going to roll to see if you get the saving throw disadvantage applied. You do not. You are safe on saving throws.
Okay.
But, Fennekin, you do get doused with quite a powerful deluge of acid. It seems this Rhyhorn has been really powering up these Oddish. Basculin, you're up.
All right. Can I get past Fennekin right here?
Yes, you can, because you can move diagonally.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to come up and to the left of the room.
Okay.
Or is the Rhyhorn facing? I don't know.
The Rhyhorn looks like it entered into the room and was heading towards the rock moss tree, and then it fell into this quicksand trap.
Okay. So I want to see if I can like grab its tail from the side and see if I can help pull him out of the sand trap.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Okay.
Don't roll the natural 1, otherwise you might get caught in quicksand too.
That's a worry. Okay, that's a 15 total.
15? Rhyhorn doesn't know who you are. He doesn't know if you're here to help. Rhyhorn's gonna try to resist. I'm kind of treating this as like a grapple situation. Rhyhorn will kind of buck its back armor plating and be like, "Get off me!" And with a 17, will buck you off.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to help. My bad, I should have said something.
He doesn't even hear you. He's just roaring. Anything else you want to try, Basculin?
That
was
no,
your
not yet.
action. Okay. Fennekin, you are up. You're firing an Ember towards the Oddish on the right? Cool. Go ahead, take your shot. Go ahead, roll double dice for super effective damage. 16 fire damage, and he's burned. His little, the top of the leaves at the top of his head catch flame, and he's like, ah! Good stuff. Go ahead and make a very quick charisma check at disadvantage, because Rhyhorn is... One, you already used your action for this turn. Rhyhorn's freaking out. Okay. You get a d6 to add on this. 19. Rhyhorn will be like, please help! I'm stuck! Ah! Good stuff, Fennekin. Cherubi has room now, so Cherubi's gonna dash into the room. That's her held action. Oddish is up. Oddish. This is the Oddish you just burned. It doesn't like that. It is going to do an absorb attack on Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn is currently restrained. I guess I would have given it disadvantage on its strength check to resist you, Basculin. Oh well, now I remember. With the advantage, Oddish will hit. We're going to treat that as 2d4. 6. So that's 6 damage to Rhyhorn and 3 healing to Oddish. End of Oddish's turn. How much burn damage does it take? I think it's half its... I think it's proficiency bonus, is it not? So it'll take 2. So it healed 1 hit point, essentially. That is Oddish's turn. It's Cherubi's turn. Cherubi can't do a whole lot still. We'll do something a little creative. We'll try and use... Cherubi will use her grass powers to try and help get Rhyhorn out by, like, using grass powers to extend a branch or a leaf or something. Oh. So I'm going to try and do a constitution check on this for Cherubi. She only got an 8, so Cherubi will not succeed. That will be her action. Rhyhorn's up. Rhyhorn is going to once again try and break out. Hey! With disadvantage, he still gets out. Rhyhorn finally. Actually, wait, no, he can't move anywhere. Rhyhorn is like finally able to start moving and pulling himself a little bit out of this quicksand, but there's nowhere for him to go outside of the quicksand. So he's just kind of like treading water at this moment. He's like, come on, move, give it help. I'm a big guy. That is Rhyhorn's turn. Oddish from behind Rhyhorn is going to probably do an acid attack on you, Basculin. just kind of keeping its distance. So go ahead and make a, I believe I said dexterity save, correct, Fennekin?
Yes.
So to go ahead and make a dexterity save, Basculin. And for the listeners, if anything seems inconsistent with the main game, this is Mystery Dungeon. I do a hell of a lot of improving on how this stuff works, just so that it feels a little different from the main game.
That is a 16.
Yeah, you dodge entirely. Good stuff. The acid just splashes straight into the wall next to you. And Basculin,
Hey, why were you pointing that thing?
Oh, sorry. At the end of Rhyhorn's turn, he took some Leech Seed damage. In total, from the 2 sets of Leech Seed, he took 11 damage. So that's crazy. And that Oddish who was hurt healed up a little bit. Basculin, you're up.
Sure. This has sort of just become Basculin's fighting style at this point. I'm going to try and grapple the Oddish.
Okay, go ahead. Make a strength check. He'll make a strength check as well.
Absolutely. Not great. That's a 9.
He got a 10 on the die, and he has no modifiers.
Wow. That's crazy. Okay.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's fair. I'm going to try and use Aqua Jet then, since that didn't work.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're
roll for it.
slippery, aren't you?
You're slippery, aren't you? Says the fish, now covered in water. Go ahead, roll to hit. This is your bonus action. If this hits, oh, it doesn't hit.
Yeah, that's a nat 1 for a 6.
Nat 1, you will miss. Go ahead and mark her off the PowerPoint. And that's your action. And are you going to do anything else?
No, nothing else for me.
Very close to my ear. Very well. Fennekin, you're up.
All right. I want to try something a little cool. I want to style on this Oddish. I want to run up this rock moss apple tree, run and jump off using flame charge on the Oddish.
I will let you have acrobatics with a higher DC or athletics with a lower DC. But if this works, I will let it be a crit if you hit.
I'm going to go with acrobatics. Does Wall Climber get me anything?
Oh, you do have Wall Climber.
Yeah, that's...
I'll say you still have to do the check to get the crit. But if you fail the check, it's not like you fall on your face.
Okay, gotcha.
I will say DC 20.
Oh, maybe I do fall on my face anyways.
What'd you get?
I rolled a natural 1 again.
You do not fall on your face. You have Wall Climber. You're able to climb up this tree. I will say when you jump forward, though, the branch will break under the force of your flame charge, so you get to make the attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm not going to totally punish you. We don't do severity on this game. But you were trying to do something extra and you failed, so we'll have you do something less.
Okay, that's an 11.
An 11 will miss.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
And I imagine I'm right next to Oddish now.
You're probably past Oddish because you were jumping downwards. You probably missed and skidded past.
Yeah. Ah, dang it.
Speaking of Oddish, that Oddish doesn't like how close you are and is going to blast an acid towards you. Go ahead and make a dex save.
All right. Oh, that's a 9. Oh wait, no, that's an 11.
An 11. All right, that will pass. Congratulations. So it would be 2d4, but it's burned, so it becomes 1 stage down, which would be 1d4.
Well, wait, I thought
And you pass. Oh wait, no, yeah, you pass, so nothing happens. I'm silly. It missed. Cherubi's up. Cherubi can finally run around the tree. Run here to get to this Oddish. However, unfortunately, Cherubi will trigger a trap as she runs there.
Oh no!
Onto that spot.
I forgot
And
that could happen.
Cherubi will also begin sinking into quicksand. She has to make a strength save. Natural 20. Cherubi is able to
Our
get
girl.
out of the quicksand. Lots of quicksand here. And Cherubi will move here and will tackle this Oddish. That will be a 9 to hit. That will miss. So Cherubi did escape the quicksand, but then missed. Rhyhorn's up. Rhyhorn's gonna have to see if it can break out. There's a little room off to his right, or her right, who knows. Very deep voice. And with, even at disadvantage on a 15, Rhyhorn will finally be able to mosey away a little bit. However, that will trigger an attack of opportunity from this Oddish, who's going to do an absorb really quickly. However, with a 5 on the die, will miss. So there you go. Rhyhorn's doing good stuff.
At a Rhyhorn.
That was his action. Oddish at the top of the round. This is Oddish fighting Basculin. This Oddish Basculin is gonna do a absorb into you. I need to know that did not roll at all. Does a 5 hit you?
No.
That will miss. Basculin, you're up.
All right. I don't usually like taproots, but here we go. And I'm going to use a bite attack.
Go ahead, roll to attack. Oh, sorry. At the end of Rhyhorn's turn, he took leech seed damage. Lots of leech seed damage. Shit.
Ugh.
Would an 11 happen to hit this Oddish?
A 11 will not hit the Oddish. Fennekin, all that damage from the burn has been healed just from leech seed. Not from Ember, just the burn.
Oh, gosh.
And 11 will miss the Oddish.
Okay.
Anything else, Basculin?
Not this time, I don't think.
Okay, Fennekin, you're up.
All right. I'm in melee. I'm going to give it another flame charge.
Okay, roll to attack.
Oh, man. That's a 6.
A 6 will miss.
All right.
This Oddish will do an acid spray towards Cherubi there. Cherubi, I keep forgetting that I normally roll for Cherubi in front of you guys. Cherubi will fail. This is burn, so it will just be a d4. But it is super effective, so it will be 2d4 anyways. Solid 7 damage into Cherubi. Oh, sorry, they have stab as well. So it's a little more. Keep forgetting about the stab.
Wait, I thought Oddish were just grass types. They're also poison types?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Basically,
Yeah.
there's only a handful of grass types in Gen 1 that aren't poison. And I can't think of any of them off the top of my head.
I think it's just Tangela.
Actually, yeah, I think you're right. I think it is just Tangela. Anyways, that's Oddish's turn. And then Oddish gets burned a little bit. But Cherubi got hurt there a little bit. She didn't like that. She's going to go in for a tackle. And rolling in front of y'all. 19! She will hit.
All right.
She only does a flat
That's
d6 of
Ruby.
damage with tackle. That's only 3 damage to Oddish. But hey, every little bit helps. Rhyhorn is up. Rhyhorn is having a bad time. Rhyhorn is like huffing and puffing. It has not been easy dealing with that. I think Rhyhorn is going to dumbly try and do a horn attack towards this Oddish. If Rhyhorn rolls a natural 1, I'm going to say they will slip back into the quicksand. So, rolling here, natural 20!
Uh-oh, Oddish.
Yeah.
So that's going to be horn attack. Let me check this really quick.
Carefully slippery.
Carefully slippery! What's your damage dice for bite? Is it 2d8?
It's 2d8. Yeah.
2d8. Okay, I'm gonna roll 2d10 since horn attack is a little stronger than bite, but it's 4d10 technically. So we're at 7, 17, 24 plus 2. So that Oddish gets one shot, just slammed from Rhyhorn's horn into the roof. You see it go. A little bit of earth and dust crumbles around it as it falls back to the ground, and Oddish is unconscious at your feet, Basculin. And Rhyhorn's just like, "Ugh,
I have
serves
feet.
you right. You know what I mean.
I do, sorry. I've interrupted your Rhyhorn line. You say it again.
I can't even remember it.
Serves you right.
Oh yeah, serves you right. Rhyhorn then crumples, not unconscious, just crumples a little bit to some more leech seed on that first Oddish. That is Rhyhorn's turn. Oddish 1 is fainted at your feet, Basculin. So Basculin, it's your turn.
All right, let's see if I can help over here.
And I'm going to go around the trap
Yep.
to the other Oddish and bite him.
Go ahead, roll to hit.
Whoa.
Brother. Another nat 1.
Guys, what the heck?
I'm not in control of the dice!
Guys, I'm starting to get flashbacks
Yes.
to a certain recent session that the viewers won't hear about for a couple months. That will miss Basculin.
I missed.
Oddish,
Okay, I'm getting desperate. I'm going to use an Aqua Jet too. Try
go
that.
ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Roll to hit.
Anything above a 5. 4 on the die for a 9.
9 will miss. I'm sorry.
I haven't hit anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Man, I'm off my game today.
Fennekin, you're up.
Man, this just isn't working. I'm gonna use Howl.
Ooh, describe to the viewers what Howl does.
Howl gives me and allies advantage on melee attacks against creatures within 5 feet of me for 3
Yeah.
rounds.
It is, I believe, also
Nice.
concentration.
It is concentration, but Fennekin will just give a oh!
Perfect. Fennekin buffing the party for 3 rounds. Oddish is up. Oddish is like burned, surrounded on all sides. Its buddy got one shot. I'm gonna make a conviction check for this Oddish. If it rolls below a 12, I'm gonna say it gives up. Yeah, that's an 8. Oddish, burned and everything, will be like, fine, I'm sorry. Cherubi's turn will come. Cherubi will not do anything, but will look towards you, Fennekin. It is Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn isn't gonna do anything. Rhyhorn is kind of trapped on the other side of the quicksand. Basculin. Cherubi would also look to you, Basculin. So Basculin, it's your turn. You could attack this Oddish if you wanted. Actually, wait, shoot. Because of Rhyhorn waiting, Rhyhorn takes another 4 points of leech damage. Oopsies. Which just cancels out the damage that Oddish just received from its burn. Rhyhorn looks really bad.
Oddish, I'll put you out. Can you take the leech seed off this Rhyhorn?
I can try. I've never tried that before.
What if you just tried getting really far away?
I can do that.
Okay,
Let me squirt some water on him to try and put him out before he does.
I'll say, just make a basic power check with your water gun. Whatever the power
Okay.
is, just do that. Fennekin, what's your power for Ember?
Charisma.
What's your charisma mod?
It's a +3.
So you got to beat a 13.
I rolled a 10 on the die for an 11.
Still burned.
Can't do it.
Oddish is in fact still burned.
I tried.
Yep, you did try. Do you make some room for Oddish to be able to run?
Yes, that's smart.
Okay. You step off to the side, Basculin. Fennekin, you doing anything?
I will tell Oddish, run and stop, drop, and roll!
Okay.
And that's my turn.
It will be Oddish's turn. Oddish will go moving up toward the north side of this chamber. There is a tunnel. Oddish will run down this tunnel as it runs out of Rhyhorn's attack range. Rhyhorn is absolutely gonna horn attack this Oddish. Rhyhorn ain't sparing this guy, and that will be a 17 to hit Oddish.
Oh, buddy.
2d10 damage coming into Oddish. That's a 5. That's a 1. So that's 6. Plus 2 is exactly 8. That is exactly Oddish's hit points. As Oddish runs by Rhyhorn, instead of Oddish running into this tunnel, Rhyhorn just side smacks it into the wall. And the seeds will fall out of Rhyhorn. And Rhyhorn will just like slump down onto the ground, just tired, exhausted.
Huh. Are there rock moss apples up there that you could have?
Kind of like grinds its head deeper into the ground towards this item here. And you do see a nice ripe rock moss apple that seems to have been recently knocked down, probably when Rhyhorn charged. Initially got caught in the quicksand.
I'll go ahead and roll it over to him. Here, get your energy back up.
Yeah, you roll this rock moss apple, and Rhyhorn just opens its mouth. Do you put it inside?
Yeah.
Okay. The moment you step away, Fennekin, it just like a hammer coming down onto a nail, just crunches the rock moss apple. Tasty. You're a weird looking Vulpix.
Oh, I'm not a Vulpix. My name's Fennekin.
A Fenna what?
A Fennekin. Like a fox.
Like a Vulpix, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Just call me Fennekin.
Is that your name?
Yeah.
But you're a Vulpix, a weird looking one.
No, I'm a Fennekin. I'm not a Vulpix. It's like similar, but not really. Like we're both
Make a
foxes.
persuasion check.
18.
Genuinely, Rhyhorn is like confused as you're talking about this, but he slowly is like, "Oh, it's kind of like Rhydon. You're a baby Vulpix, not exactly Vulpix, but kind of like a Vulpix."
I'm not sure that's how that works. I don't evolve into a Vulpix.
Make another persuasion check.
Oh, that's a 5.
He looks confused by the notion.
Just go to sleep, buddy. Just go to sleep.
He does indeed go to sleep.
So what's this item in the corner here?
That's a little tiny tree. Do you want to inspect it?
I want to inspect it from where Cherubi's standing, because I don't trust this tile in front of me.
Do you ask Cherubi to move around?
Yes.
Cherubi's like, okay, yeah, sure. And then moves right here. And nothing happens.
Oh my gosh, okay. I was just so worried because I was like, it seems like these oddists purposely trapped this place. I want to inspect this tree, yeah.
Yeah. Make a nature check or an investigation check, whichever you prefer.
I will do nature.
Yeah, little tiny tree in the corner.
That is a 17.
Not a tree at all.
Hmm.
Reminds you of a certain Pokemon that blocked your way the last time you were in here.
Are you a Bonsley?
2 eyes down on the ground just kind of pop up, open, hidden in the earthy bottom of this earthy tree. It goes, "What?" Wait, why the fuck would it say Bonsley? It's not. This is not Dices and Dexes. This is Mystery Dungeon. It would say, "Who's asking?"
I'm Fennekin. I've been here before. I don't know if you're the same Bonsley that I came across.
Oh, I remember you.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hey.
I'm here. Those Irish were bullies.
Yeah,
I tried hiding from them.
Yeah, we took care of the bullies. Don't worry about it. And Rhyhorn helped. Rhyhorn took
Yeah,
care of that.
Rhyhorn did most of that, actually.
Rhyhorn hears his name and is like, stands up for a second, is like ready to fight, and then sees nothing's happening and goes back to sleep. He's a jumpy one.
Yeah, a little bit. Understandable, though. Hey, did you see a Lechonk coming through here at all?
Let me roll a history check. Shakes its head. No.
Aw, man.
Well, yeah, are you doing okay?
Yeah. Didn't expect to see
Okay.
you guys in here. Don't know why you don't want to come back. You look like you got pretty messed up last time you were in here.
Yeah, we did.
Not
I'd
just
like
you,
to think we're a
bunch
little
of
better
people
now.
got messed up.
Yeah.
There's like a whole train of you all.
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
dealt-
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, but we dealt with that. So, do you want to come hang out with us for a bit while we walk around on this floor?
Make a persuasion check. DC 20.
Understandable. My persuasion knows no bounds. That is a 22.
Sure. Maybe for a little bit.
I bet.
Oh, nice. Okay, we should probably check this other tunnel
Yeah.
just to make sure Lechonk's not in here somewhere before we go down.
I'm telling you, I didn't see any weird pig Pokemon.
Do you know what's up this way? Is it just another room?
I haven't moved around the last couple days. Those Oddish have been staking this place out for a while.
Oh, man.
You guys have permission to move Bonsley's token now. Because I don't want to.
Oh, nice. Fair enough.
Are you guys
Okay,
going to go down this tunnel?
Well, there might be some treasure up here anyway, so we'll see.
You head down this winding tunnel. Bonsley doesn't talk much. Hangs back maybe by 10, 15 feet from you all as you travel down this tunnel. But eventually you all will follow this winding path to what ahead would be another chamber.
I'll go ahead and make a perception check into that chamber.
Yeah. And Fennekin, you're making that because you are at the front of the party right now. So go ahead.
Yeah.
That is a fat 4.
You have no idea what's coming up as you are suddenly thrown into the middle of 2 rocky dog Pokemon brawling and barking and biting at each other. And Fennekin, you get knocked into the middle of their Tuffle pile. I need you to make a dexterity or strength check to escape. If you fail, you will take some accidental damage as they catch you in the middle of their fighting.
Oh, boy. Okay, I'll make a dexterity check. That's a 9.
Needed a 10.
Ah.
Fennekin, from these 2 Rockruff biting and playing rough, maybe with each other, you're not sure. All of a sudden, Basculin, your friend gets kind of like a tumbleweed caught into this sprawling battle between these 2 rocky dogs. And Fennekin, you will take 3 points of damage before eventually these you get a chance to do something. What would you like to try and do, Fennekin?
Whoa, what's going on here, guys?
You're gonna do that as they're still tumbling around with you in the middle.
Oh, I want to get out of the middle.
Okay, go ahead and make another dexterity or strength check.
I will do strength since I already tried dexterity.
Okay, DC 10.
Hey, that's a 12.
Yeah, Fennekin, you manage to push them off of you, and they kind of go sprawling away, and they're like... They don't even talk, they just kind of growl and bark.
You know what? I'll match their energy.
The fuck was that?
A fox noise?
What kind of noise are you making? Just so I understand. Just describe it.
I'm making like my.
like
I'm trying to match their energy of like, hey, break it up. What's going on here?
Make an intimidation check.
All right. Oh my, dude. What is our luck? That is a natural one for a 4.
brother.
I need somebody to go through this recording and figure out how many rolls and then how many of those were natural ones, because this has got to be breaking odds. Natural 1, they don't even listen to you. These two already immediately after you push them off, they actually don't care about you. They immediately charge into one another and just start going at it again. It's like ferocious.
Okay, so it doesn't look like they're play fighting. Should we join? I don't know if we can break this up.
Man, you know, let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. Let's
Oh,
just.
gosh, get out of the way.
Masculine, you get caught in it. Too slow to react. Make a dex
Okay.
save. Or a strength
Sure.
save. Whatever. Not save, just check. Strength or dex check,
Sounds
your
good.
choice. DC 10.
Buddy.
That's an 8.
Masculine, you will get caught in the middle of their fighting and you will take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
As you get kind of like scraped and scratched before you get a chance to do another thing. Fennekin, you can also react.
I want to try and just grab Basculin by the fin and drag him out.
Strength check. If you fail,
Yup.
you're gonna get pulled in as well. I'm gonna say, since you're trying to grab him, higher DC. DC 12.
Okay. I'm in!
You failed.
I failed. That's a 6.
A 6. Fennekin and Basculin, you're getting... It's like this giant tumbleweed of dogs and fish and foxes. And Cherubi's like, ah! And Bonsley's like, I don't know, this is kind of weird. And I think Bonsley's actually gonna leave.
No!
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
And however, you both, Fennekin, you will take 2 points of damage from this, as Cherubi is just kind of like freaking out. I say Cherubi's probably not even entering the chamber because of this dust cloud that's being kicked up. It's a cartoony dust cloud, and Cherubi's just like, guys, are you okay? Basculin, do you want to try and escape or do anything? You don't have to do the strength or dex check. You can try other things.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like blast one of them with a water gun.
Okay, go ahead. Roll whatever your power is for water gun.
Okay.
Or I'll say either do that or make an attack roll with disadvantage. Your choice.
Okay. I'm just rolling the power check. That's statistically better than an attack roll with disadvantage in this situation. Still not great. I got a 4.
Your water gun goes flying wild. Now you've got a muddy dust cloud. With that interruption, you'll end up taking 5 points of damage. Fennekin, you want to try anything?
I have an idea. It might not be a good one.
Just tell me it.
I want to try using Flame Charge, not to charge, but to just heat my body up and force them away, almost like kind of how in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, you know how there are those like attacks where you can
Yeah.
aura people
I
away.
got you.
I want to try that.
Yeah, you're trying to push them off just with fire and power. What is your power for flame charge?
Dexterity.
I will have you make a DC 15 dexterity. Yeah, DC 15 for getting you and Basculin off, I'll say. Maybe just DC 10 for getting you out.
Can I use a fire stick on this?
I'm gonna say no, not with the tumbling around. It's gonna be hard to get into your bag.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll go ahead and make that check then. Dude, I was 1 off. That's a 14.
A 14. Fennekin, you will manage to push the Rockruff off of you, and Basculin Basculin is pushed off of you. Basculin is still with the Rockruff, but you are nice and safe in the corner.
Basculin, you gotta get out of there.
They
Oh
are just
gosh.
growling. Basculin, what do you want to try?
I'm gonna just strength check this time.
Okay, I think you've strength checked before, so it'll be a DC 11 this time.
Okay, I mean we ball.
Bro, this is a record. This is a
Guys.
This is a fucking
Guys.
record.
Guys, I got a nat 1.
I think that's gonna double dice this one. You're gonna take 4. Luckily, they rolled low. The collateral damage you take is 4 points, Basculin. As somehow they both end up stop attacking each other, and they're just both ending up like gnawing on you and your fins and your scales. And then they the dust cloud settles for a moment, and they look at each other.
Would this happen to count as bite attacks? Because it does matter.
They're not really using any attacks. They're just kind of.
Okay.
It's basically like struggle, but they're not taking the recoil damage, you know?
Sure.
But it's like this cartoonish scene where they end up the dust cloud settles, they're both chewing on you thinking they're chewing on the other Rockruff. And then they realize that they glare at each other, and then the dust cloud starts up all over again. Fennekin, do something! And she's gonna do a helping hand, Fennekin, for you to try and help out Basculin.
Okay, I want to try using the move Howl to almost have this commanding presence of knock it off. You're getting other people caught in the crossfire at this point.
Okay. Go ahead, do a power check for Howl.
All right.
Or an intimidation check, your choice.
I will do a power check for Howl, and then I will add helping hand onto that.
I'm gonna say these are Rockruff. They're pretty proud. I'll say DC 13 on this.
I said I was using helping hand, so I'm gonna use it just to see. That's a 24.
24. Fennekin lets out a proud, noble, and the 2 Rockruff, hearing this forceful resonance here in this chamber, will immediately stop, sit at attention, and go.
I will.
And then they'll shoot daggers at each other, but then they'll immediately go back to attention. Go.
Yeah, anytime they're looking towards each other, I almost stomp my hoof or my front foot.
Yeah.
And I turn to one of the Rockruffs.
I am creeping away.
Or I turn to the Rockruffs.
Truby brings you into the tunnel as well.
I have such a funny idea.
All right, to settle this dispute, you are going to race. The winner of the race will come with us.
They both start panting wildly and where, race, where start, where end?
You will start, follow me. There is a room with a Rhyhorn. You will be taking the hall to the left, out from that room, all the way down the hall, towards the stairs. You're going to see a room with a pansage. You will stop there. The first person there comes with us.
Does the person who loses get the bone?
Yes.
Okay, they will follow you.
All right. As I'm gonna motion back to everyone. All right, let's go back. Let's go back.
Oh gosh, shuffle down.
They shuffle, you shuffle through the tunnels, and eventually arrive in Rhyhorn's room. Rhyhorn's just totally out of it, totally asleep.
I'm going to get towards the tunnel I wish for them to go down. And I'm gonna.
They both cramp into the same exact spot so that they can start at the same time. But they're growling at each other the entire time.
All right. And another thing I just realized, you have to make it back here too, because otherwise you won't be able to tell who won. Sound good? All right. 3, 2, 1, go!
They don't move.
I see the flaw in my logic.
Oh, yeah, I understand what's going on now.
Winner also gets the bone.
Boom! They immediately run. I'm gonna steal something from Boarding Purdy. when they do races, they roll an entire die set. And so I'm going to do that.
This is one of the weirdest recruitment methods I've ever tried, guys.
Okay. Okay, so you don't see this, but the first Rockruff, very slow at the start, barely falling behind the second. Then, all of a sudden, midpoint, takes the lead, makes it to the chamber first, begins running back. But then slowly, the second Rockruff gains momentum, accelerates, and even uses probably, I guess, flavorful an Accelerock to just very, very fastly arrive first. And so even a like, I don't know, we'll say half a minute before Rockruff 1, Rockruff 2 arrives and like, where's the button?
I don't know where the bone is. I mean, you two seem to know where it was.
Can I go get the bone?
Go get the bone.
He ends up running over top of Rhyhorn, jumps off Rhyhorn, runs down the tunnel towards the chamber where you first found them, and begins digging at the wall. The other Rockruff will arrive at your guys' chamber, Rockruff 1, the one who lost the race. And we'll look around and we're like, I'm gonna get first, right? Do I get the bone?
No, the other guy won. The other guy won.
He has these big puppy dog eyes, like tongue out. He's like panting, and he's like, what? He just stops panting, stops shaking, stop. Puppy dog eyes look almost like they're about to burst into tears.
But I have another thing. I want to take out my fire stick.
Okay.
I know it's not a bone, but it's a stick.
Consolation prize.
Make a persuasion check.
Which one of us?
Fennekin with advantage because Basculin helped.
I love this. That is a 16.
16. Rockruff will gladly begin tearing into the stick, playing with it. About 10 minutes later, the other Rockruff will return into the chamber, having digged an entire hole into the original chamber where you found it, and will bring a large, massive bone. Looks very old, very valuable, and it's got it in its mouth. It's very awkward. It's a very big bone.
Very big bone.
Very big bone.
Wow. Glad we didn't have to fight whatever that belonged to.
Huh. Yeah. Now I'm like thinking, I don't want to split these guys up, but I said I'd take one of them with us. Do you guys want to stick with each other, or not like physical stick, but like stay together?
They both shoot dagger glares at each other and begin growling again.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think they
but-
like each other.
Okay, Bone Rockruff, you can come with us. You can come with us then.
He kind of like growls as he picks the bone back up in his mouth and begins following you.
Yay!
The other Rockruff, unknowingly, thinking it's sitting on top of a boulder, begins chewing the stick on top of Rhyhorn.
All right, I'm gonna go to the next floor, guys, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Yeah. Bonsley said he didn't see any Lechonk in here. I trust him enough. I mean, we gotta come back, I guess, if we don't find Lechonk, but
Yeah.
we can head to the next floor.
You return with Rockruff in tow. You return to the first chamber you entered. A long, winding tunnel there. Eventually, you find that Pansage is no longer present in the tree. Who knows where he has gone? As a note, Rockruff just continues carrying this bone around. That's what the big blue is.
That's awesome.
And you go down a level. I do believe we will have to call this part of the one-shot there.